Anger feels powerful. It makes your heart race, your voice rise, your body tense. In that moment, it feels like reacting is strength. But the truth is far more dangerous and far more transformative. The real power is not in reacting. The real power is in control. This is a story about that power, a story about silence, a story about restraint, a story that can change the way you respond to life forever. Part 1. The man who reacted to everything. Arav was a good man, hardworking, honest, ambitious, but he had one weakness. He reacted to everything. If someone criticized him, he exploded. If someone disagreed with him, he argued. If someone disrespected him, he lost control. His anger was quick, his words were sharp, and once spoken, they could never be taken back. At work, people walked on eggshells around him. At home, silence followed his outbursts. In friendships, distance slowly grew. Yet Arav believed something dangerous. If I don't react, people will think I'm weak. He thought anger was protection. He thought shouting was confidence. He thought reacting instantly was courage. But slowly, life started teaching him otherwise. Part 2. The price of anger. One day, Arav lost something important, a promotion he had worked years for. Not because he lacked skill, not because he lacked intelligence, but because during a meeting a colleague questioned his idea, and Arav snapped. His voice rose, his tone turned bitter, his ego took control. The room went silent. Later, his manager said calmly, "You are talented, Arav, but talent without emotional control is dangerous." Those words hurt more than any insult. That night, Arav sat alone, replaying the moment again and again. Why did he react so fast? Why did he feel attacked when no one was attacking him? Why did anger feel automatic? That night, for the first time, he asked himself a life-changing question. What if my anger is not strength, but weakness? Part 3. The meeting with the old man. A few weeks later, Arav met an old man at a quiet tea shop. The man was calm, peaceful, unshaken by noise, chaos, or rude customers. When a man shouted at the shopkeeper, the old man didn't react. No anger, no expression, just silence. Arav couldn't understand it, so he asked, "Why didn't you say anything?" He was disrespectful. The old man smiled gently and said, "Why should I give my peace to someone who came without it?" That sentence hit Arav like lightning. The old man continued, "Every reaction is a transfer of power. When you react, you hand control of your emotions to someone else." Arav listened closely. The old man leaned forward and said, "If someone insults you and you react, they control your mood. They control your energy. They control your day. But if you don't react, they lose their power instantly." Part 4. Why people provoke you. The old man explained something Arav had never heard before. People provoke you for one reason, to control you. Some want attention, some want validation, some want to feel superior. And when you react with anger, you give them exactly what they want. The old man said, "A calm person is dangerous because they cannot be manipulated." Arav realized something painful. Every time he reacted, he wasn't strong. He was predictable. Anyone could push his buttons. Anyone could steal his peace. Part 5. The hardest battle I silence. Not reacting sounds simple, but it is one of the hardest things a human can do. Your ego screams, your emotions burn, your mind creates arguments instantly. Silence feels like surrender. But the old man said something unforgettable. Silence is not surrender. Silence is strategy. When you don't react, you see clearly, you think logically, you protect your dignity. Anger blinds. Silence sharpens. Part 6. Arav's first test. A few days later, Arav faced his first real test. At work, a coworker mocked him in front of others. Old Arav would have exploded. His heart raced, his fists clenched, his mind prepared a sharp reply. But he remembered the old man's words, so he did something shocking. He stayed silent. No argument, no defense, no anger. The room felt awkward. The coworker looked confused. Later, people respected Arav more, not less. That was the moment he realized not reacting didn't make him weak. It made him untouchable. Part 7. The Science of Control. Anger is a chemical reaction. It releases cortisol and adrenaline. It prepares your body for fight, not wisdom. When you pause for just 10 seconds, something powerful happens. Your logical brain wakes up, your emotions lose control. Your response becomes intentional, not impulsive. That pause is power.
Part 8. Not everything deserves a response.
The LD man gave Arav one final lesson. Not every comment deserves a reply. Not every insult deserves your energy. Not every battle deserves your participation. Some fights drain you. Some arguments shrink you. Some reactions cost you your future. The strongest people choose their battles carefully. Part 9. The Transformation. Months passed. Arav changed. Not louder, calmer, not reactive. Aware, not angry, focused. His career improved. His relationships healed. His mind became peaceful. People noticed. They tried provoking him, but failed. Because now, Arav understood. Your calm is your greatest weapon. Part 10. The Final Truth. Anger feels powerful in the moment, but power that controls you is not power at all. Real power is staying calm when provoked, staying silent when insulted, staying focused when distracted. Because when you don't react, you stay in control. You protect your peace. You protect your future. Final message, voiceover style. Remember this. Anyone can react. Few can remain calm. Anyone can shout. Few can stay silent. Anyone can lose control. Few can master themselves. And the one who masters himself masters life.